Morning, everyone. Mherex here. Well, morning for me. How are you all today? Let me know if you can hear me, okay? Mherex here. Well, morning for me. So this morning I thought I would play some trivia on the new champions page since it's live, out of beta, and all of that stuff. If you guys didn't know, when you're playing trivia, you get coins. You can see I'm up to 1,800 web coins here. And you can buy different avatars, which refresh daily. Different frames, which also refresh daily. And then you can also buy energy, so you can play more trivia. So I'm going to buy enough to do 32 trivia things here, because I have the web coins for it. And then I can earn a bunch more. Hey, Southside, what's going on, my guy? So the trivia is actually pretty fun if you guys haven't played it. You can see I've got 27 wins, 77% win ratio, and got some points. So it's pretty cool. It's just kind of fun to mess around with. So get in here and play some. If you haven't seen it, this is what it's like. What is this superstar persona? 6. Whose signature move is the sharpshooter? That would be Brett. Hey, Brandon, what's going on, dude? What is, Randy? Oh, man. Kyle, I think. Oh, it was Keith. Dang it. Hey, Rack, what's going on? And then you can continue if you mess up like that. How many competitors are in most Royal Rumble matches? 30. And Alistair Black, Amsterdam. Okay, Scott. I'll make sure and do that so you don't fall off the treadmill. That's hilarious. Yeah, Road Dog matches were a pain, Southside. It was not fun. I got them done. I'm done with my showdown, but yeah, they were definitely a pain. So I spent 25, earned 100 because I screwed up, so got a net of 75. Hey, great. What's going on? It is early. Bless you. No, you're fine. You can sneeze.
Oh, it's a good thing.
Yeah, you're allowed to sneeze. So what I noticed, guys, is today I started up at like 800 from the night before, and everyone was like suiciding on my defense. I would assume to lower theirs while I slept. So I'm like, okay, I'll lower my defense like usual. And I got hit like, I'm not even kidding, like 20 times in 4 minutes. It went from 900 to 400. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to set my defense back up. And I moved my defense back up and got the points I needed. And then as soon as I went back to a lowered defense, I got hammered a ton. No, she's a nurse, so hopefully she doesn't have Rona, because,
I'm
then...
tested weekly. I don't have corona.
Oh, yeah, she's tested weekly. She doesn't have Corona.
I do have allergies.
She does have allergies, however. All right, let's see if I can win another one. Oh, man, I don't know what year Gable competed in the Olympics. 2012, I'm the guess. Okay. Hey, Mad, what's going on? 3 times in a row on what show? SmackDown? Question mark? Oh, I suck. I know, great. What was the first title Seth Rollins won in WWE? I think his was the tag team title. Yeah. Have you guys done trivia on the website yet? Joe's on Raw, right? Yeah, I think it's Raw. There we go. What does Elias think WWE stands for? Walk with Elias. Right on, Mad. Yeah, the good thing about the new showdown is how many points you get when you max it. The bad thing is how often you can still get attacked. You suck at the trivia, great. Yeah, the more you play it, the easier it gets. Although they don't recycle the questions that much, they do recycle some of them. But it's surprisingly good trivia, actually. I have quite a bit of fun with it. Who was the first NXT champion? That was, I'm pretty sure, Rollins. Yep. That's Kyrie Sane uses the insane elbow. Who is this superstar? Oh, geez, let me think. Eddie. Which title hasn't Callisto won? He definitely, I don't think he's won a Universal title. That would have surprised me. Who was unsuccessful cashing in his money in the bank shot? Corbin. I did not max either yet, Brandon. Let me look and see how close I am. I can pull that up. I got that open on another screen. So faction is at, my faction is rank 5. We're almost to milestone 7. Solo, I'm at milestone 9 of 10. And I'm at 9.889 million of 11 million to go. I do have some striker talent up that I can do, and we'll do some of that on the coin up event if I get close enough. So if the faction event, if we get the next milestone, it's 100,000 points. The milestone after that is a big chunk. It's like 225,000. Then I think I'll have enough striker talent up to max it and have it probably be worth my time doing so. So I'm going to kind of play that by ear. But yeah, I don't believe any faction, let me check. I don't think any faction has maxed it. 1% is at 9, almost 100,000. And final milestone is, yeah, no faction has maxed it. We can add Otis to that list too, great, since he no longer has it. My best acrobat is Masters of the Universe Triple H. Let's do another run of trivia here. Hey Jazz, how you doing? Who did Sergeant Slaughter beat to win the WWE title? Probably Iron Sheik. Ah, it was Ultimate Warrior, okay. That was a hard one. Which city has never hosted a WrestleMania? Vegas? Man, London, okay. I don't AK, I don't know that I will get to the gold leaf. If I do, I will use it for the China shards. Where's Davy Boy from? Great Britain. That's Cactus Jack. Move sets for Ray. I can pull him up on here and look and tell you what I think because I don't have him yet. So give me a minute. This superstar is Rhea Ripley. Thanks, Scott. I actually didn't know that, as you can tell from my answer. Okay, so Ray, let's pull Ray up here. The Superstar Guide I love. I use this thing all the time. Ray. I have all the characters though, AK, so it's an easy choice for me. All the Leafs are just going to be shards for China. Um, 2x2 multiply. You get to choose. Choose 2 blue gems to modify into row breaks. And the destroy blue. That must be 5-star? Oh, the black. Choose 2 blue gems to destroy. Okay. Black, destroy blue. Yeah, that looks like it. Green, green, black looks like it would definitely be good. Low charges. Ray's terrible on defense, just so you guys know, but he's very good on offense, like showdown-wise, looks like with these charges. But I would never set him as my defense. So yeah, that looks pretty good. Green, green, black looks good. Bottom 3 rows into multiply gems that looks like a crazy move for feud. And then you could use the black, yeah. Yeah, I would say, yep, green, green, black. Hey, Punisher, what's going on, dude? Punisher has Ray, so he'll know. Punisher on a morning stream, how about that? Must be because, is there no football being played yet, Punisher? In a First Blood match, huh? That sounds like something the Kane or the Rock would do, Attitude Era kind of thing. I don't know. I'm gonna go Kane. Aha! Who did Mankind beat to win the WWE title the first time? Cats are going crazy in the background. The Rock. If I miss any Mankind questions, that's gonna be bad. Underdog from the underground. That's Sammy. My fantasy lineup I set last night. No changes to it. I checked this morning. Who spent challenge? Knock on his door. That's Aleister Black. Shane was... He was Raw, right? Shane was Raw and Steph was Smack... No, Shane was SmackDown. I can't remember. Okay, yeah, good. I'm not having a very good fantasy season this year. I didn't like the spot I was in the draft. I've had some injuries, and then I didn't prep for it as much as I usually do because I've been way busier with the game this year. First pick in the... That's Becky Lynch. That's Superstar. That would be Daniel Bryan. How's your showdown going, Punisher? You gonna max? Ooh, actually don't know. He wasn't Nation of Domination. He wasn't DX, so it must be the Corporation. Who is not a member of the New Day? Oh, that would easy. That would be Ricochet. Yeah, fantasy's been really weird this year. Who faced Bray Wyatt in the WrestleMania Firefly Funhouse match? That would be Cena. Which was a crazy match, but fun. So just because I figured I'd probably go between the stuff, let me go here. Yeah, Punisher. I don't know if I'm gonna max it either. What are you at? I'm at like I didn't have showdown coins from the week before, so I'm at 9.9 million. And I don't think the chat box is gonna work without me reloading it, because for some reason it does that. Chat box? Question mark? Nope. So let me. Oh, yep. Nope. It's gonna work. Okay. Cool. I do have some daily coins left to get, but let's see. If I have 10-5. You might get it from the faction milestones if you guys hit another one or some. You got any striker talent up? You should be able to max it if you have some cheap striker talent up. Ooh, Kofi. Hello. I love Kofi. Aw, he's been attacked. Let's see if I can get someone higher. I know some people that saved from the previous one. I just claimed them because I didn't think there'd be any chance we'd have 2 in a row. I guess this one will work. No, I haven't maxed the DX Vault, Krish. Currently, I don't have any subscriptions active at this moment, but I will activate King of Kings this week sometime for the VIP tour. I go back and forth on the DX vaults, with having them or not having them. Is she a 1200 recruit, Punisher? I can't really check because I still have her on my roster, so they should get her removed tomorrow, maybe tonight. I'll check in a minute, Marcus. As soon as I'm out of this match, I will check for you. I have not had very good luck from the bags. Most have been, I think, 20 or 30 for me for China. That would cascade. That would be bad. That's going to be probably going to force a pin. Yep, of course. Whatever. I think for me, the DX Vault really matters on, one, what you're comfortable with spending and how you normally spend it. That would be one. And two, what your roster looks like. Because if you don't have any of the characters in the vault and they would be like better characters for you and you know you're going to eventually get them, then it makes a lot of sense. So I've carried all the subscriptions and I've carried none of them. It just depends on where my roster is, what's in the vault, if I feel like it's worth the value I'm getting. So a lot of times I like it because you know exactly what you're getting. With the vault, you know, if you spend or use your money long enough, you're going to get XYZ reward from it. So that part is kind of nice. So it just depends, though. Like, if you don't have Elias, if you don't have Bree, you know, and a lot of that stuff, maybe the vault is pretty good pretty good idea for you, and long term will pay out. But it really depends on your roster. Like Punisher was saying, for Punisher, the vault makes probably no sense because there's nothing in there he needs at all. I did that really stupidly. About as poorly as you could. Triple H tech is probably the best. King of Kings, though, is very good once you get him to 4-star gold. And he is the cheapest one to run for the VIP stuff. HBK is probably the most useful trainer-wise. So they're kind of different to rate. Bang for the buck, I probably think Triple H is the King of Kings is the best, just because he's relatively cheap. You can get some coins. It's not a lot of coins, but you can get some coins, and but you kind of need him 4-star gold for him to be very good. That's the downside. As for China shards, currently I am at 640 is all. Very bad RNG. Yeah, like I said, Punisher, it just depends. There is a lot of coin and resources in there too. I found before I was maxing all the monthlies, and before I was getting all the chase guys, the vault was incredibly good value for me, and then I was running all of them. Once I started doing that, not as much. Yeah, there is a lot of TP and coin. I found that pretty useful too. So it really depends where your roster is, what your spending is. And I mean, like, for me, at that time, I was still once in a while trying to do pulls to get guys and not having very good luck and stuff. So the vault ended up being a lot better. I felt like bang for my buck at that time. So what was it? 600 China shards is all? That's kind of terrible. And I don't have a lot left to get. 640, and I don't have a lot left to get. So what do I have left to get?
Yeah.
I haven't used any of my leaves though, so I still have those to use. Wrong button. No, NG, you haven't missed anything really. I've just been doing some trivia, and then that's about it really. So none left in this one. And we're just talking about different stuff. It's kind of whatever. Lazy Saturday. Punisher, you troll. Yeah, I probably won't get any China shards out of that one from the faction milestone. 50 there. Yeah, I'm gonna end up like 300 or 400 shards away. I won't even get close. And that's if I get the gold leaf. I still have dailies I gotta do and stuff too. By the way, if you guys have any questions, if there's anything you want to see in the game or on my roster, just ask. I have nothing really planned today. I just figure I'd give Punisher a chance to troll me this morning.
Yeah, you walked around without it.
Who knows what they'll end up doing with web coins? That would be cool if we could use it for in-game stuff too. Some of the avatars are really cool. There was the Undertaker 30 anniversary frame. I wish I would have had enough to get that. That thing was awesome. I mean, not that it's too big a deal because it's on the webpage, but it is kind of fun. I like doing that kind of stuff. And the trivia is actually surprisingly fun. So speaking of which... my next 5-star, who did Velveteen Dream beat for the NXT North American title? I want to say Balor. It's not right. It was Gargano. That was dumb. That's a good question, AK. So ultimately, that's yeah. So I started with double vitality, and it was awesome because you have over 800,000 hit points on Sako. That's Uso. And I went to double defense, or double armor rather, and Honky Tonk Man, who won the WDW Deadly Games tournament. I don't even know what that tournament is. Sounds attitude. No, I actually had it was weight. It's weight. So Sako beats everyone, and the only one that can kind of give him trouble because I don't have Kyrie. First pick in 2016 draft. I'm gonna go with Rollins. Yeah. Um, the only one that kind of gives my Sako trouble is another Sako, and I don't have Kyrie to buff his bleed defense. So if I run into Punisher Sako with Kyrie and stuff, I generally will lose unless I get a good board and the AI gets a bad board. If it's an even board, I'll probably lose because he's going to bleed me out faster than I can bleed him out. And if I get a bad cascade, then I'll lose for sure. With the Vitality, it's pretty much guaranteed win against any Sako because I have so many more hit points that they can't outbleed me in the bleed race. So now that you see a lot more Sakos in Showdown at the top, and then especially on defense against other Sakos, I found that I win defense way more, and then on offense, I literally don't have to avoid anyone. So that's why I go double vitality on him. If I had Kyrie, it would probably be a different story. But I've used both of them, and I had way more success defensively with the double vitality and using Big E for the yellow move damage instead of Honky Tonk Man and double armor. So that is why. That's not the worst idea, Punisher. So Big E's ready to go. So he probably will be my next 5-star. To get back to your question, Krish, and the people I'm working on, I think I'm gonna go Kane, who's very close to being ready for my next powerhouse because I have his gear. And at Tech, Becky is being fast tracked right now to 5-star. No, Zombie Roman, I would also do Vitality, and I would run him super annoying. Like, if I had a skip turn, which I do, I'd put a skip turn on him, and I would run Hell Steel, Kick Out, and Finisher, and just be super, super annoying as far as a defensive standpoint, Brandon. Unless I had Anti-Stun, I'd put Anti-Stun on him. But with double Vitality on Zombie Roman, you're probably going over 1,000,000 hit points. So Tech Becky is fast track for me. I have her gear. So she's going to go for sure 4-star silver. I might take her 4-star gold talent up because I have the tokens for her. Yeah, do you have her gear or not, Krish? But this is how I'm running her, and this has been awesome. This plate right here, when you generate 3 or more submission gems, you increase green gem damage by 100% for 2 turns. So what I do is I run this moveset with double green MP trainers. So her sub is turn 1. Because the plate buffs green gem damage and the gear buffs any silence gem, I put all of her submissions on the on green gems. So I hit the sub, those are on green gems. Then the 3 MP flying forearm smash makes 19 randoms. I hit that. Then I use the Bex Exploder and choose as many greens as I can for big damage and try and get at least 1 black. And then if they're still alive, the board is littered in silence gems. So, oh, I forgot to tab over. Sorry, guys. Let me go back to that. This'll make a lot more sense in a second. It should come back up in a second. There you go. Now you can see. So, that's how I run her. At 4-star. But the plate, let me go back and show you. This skill plate is awesome for anyone with a sub. That's green or purple. Straight up. I usually only have one screen open, so I haven't done a lot of the changing stuff, screen stuff, so don't pay attention enough there. And Krish, the beta tour was pretty cool. I think it's going to be really neat. I'm excited to get the stipulation tours in the game. Hopefully, the prizes in the store match the effort that it takes. If that ends up happening, it will be a lot of fun, in my opinion. So yeah, that's how I run Tech Becky. And that works really, really well. I probably, at 4-star, would still run her this way, even if I didn't have that plate. The plate just makes the green gems hit even harder. I think right now at 4-star bronze with the gear, when they have a silence gem, they're worth like 20k damage. So it's pretty nasty. Bruno at coach makes her sub stronger, gives an extra turn. So yeah. Yeah, I maxed the showdown both days. And people are suiciding on me, so I forgot to put my weak ones on there. It's just Suicide City out there. It's crazy. That's okay, Krish. She's still good. And gear, you know, eventually you'll probably get a shot at it at a prize wall or something. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, Big E's ready for 5-star. Becky's fast-tracked for me. Kane is kind of close. He still needs some levels, but I have the token, so I kind of want to take Kane. Showboat. I'm very close to doing something weird. I'm thinking about putting the anti-bleed on Macho Man to copy. I would love to say it's my original idea, but XX Mo from 1% has been running Savage with anti-bleed at 5-star very successfully, and I have a bunch of shards for him, so I may end up going that route. I don't run Zombie Rock very often. But yellow, red, red. And then depending on perks, depends how I would run him. Usually though, you need the destroy on the red, so I have Mr. T, so I think I would usually run Mr. T. You could run him Nakamura. And if you have the perk that lets you destroy more trap gems or destroy more gems, then you don't need Daniel Bryan. But that's generally how I would run Z-Rock this version. Some version of that. Yeah, that's a really good pull. Masters of the Universe Triple H will be going 5s for me soon. And then the mark in me, hey Taker, what's going on? Came out, and this is happening. So he's going up very quickly now. In fact, why not? Let's do this. Let's see if do any of these need a striker? Those are wimpy. Let's do, why not? No balls. How about 17K Vader versus 9K Dude Love? Let's do this. Southside Envy's got a setup right there. He runs Z-Rock a lot. I don't run Z-Rock at all. So I would definitely take his advice because he plays him all the time. So feel free to throw your build out there, Southside. Well, that's a good question. As far as who it tears up the most, Zombie Kane goes from being an average showboat, in my opinion, to being one of the best. So it probably makes the biggest difference for Kane. I don't know that that's necessarily who uses it the best, because striker gem damage is crazy, and you're blowing up the whole board with a striker. So that's, to me, it depends on what you mean by best. It definitely makes Zombie Kane much, much better than he is without it. It makes all of them better than he is without it. Those three are all great spots for it. I have NWO Ted too, but I just want to use Dude Love. So now, if I had my perks up, the choose would be ready turn 1. We'll have to wait for turn 2. So I need 6. And we need 6 for the boss plate to fire. So this... Actually, let's just do this. And that. And then let's get rid of his reds. Reds. So we do that, and then we hit this. And more go out. And then just for fun, let's see how it looks. Yeah, this will blow up the whole board. Keep in mind this is a 9K Dude Love here. That's fine. And just for fun now, let's do this. Choose destroy. Boop, 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 and boop. I also didn't put Cena on Zombie Cena for more damage on X breaks, and really I don't need this many yellows, so I'd be better off using Black Gem Damage Trainer, or Slick Rick actually, since I'm blowing the whole board up would be better. Actually, yeah, there we go. So this is a 4-star bronze destroying a 5-star bronze. Hey Brian, what's going on, dude? Not really for tokens. Your best bet is to refresh the Showdown store. So anyway, when dude is 5-star, turn 1 with perks, he'll blow up the whole board and do like 500k damage, so he's not even a leveled he's got 30 levels to go on 4-star bronze. Me? I am. My Zcane is 4-star silver actually. So far he's not going up any higher. Minus 4-star silver. I may, if I need him on talent up, take him to 4-star gold, but I have no plans to take him 5-star bronze. He doesn't need it at all. Does everything I need him to actually already. Yeah. Well, if you look, where'd you go? Where are you, dude? There you are. He's so low level. He's got 30 levels to go still, even on 4-star bronze, so at 5-star, he's gonna be nuts. And really, I shouldn't have used Dolph. I should have had Slick Rick on there. So dude's going up. Obviously, Zombie Triple H is going up. I have 3 strikers that need a ton of coin. HBK, actually 4, because I'd like to take NWO Ted up too. I want to work on Beth a lot. I also need to get her 9k for a trainer. And then I'd like to get Vince up so I can eventually work on Godfather, because I have his plate too. So Godfather makes a lot of sense at Showboat. Yeah, he did. I want to work on Walter, but I'm going to take Kane to 5-star. He gets a big buff for his move damage, and I have his gear. So I'm going to go Kane. But yeah, I think that's mostly what I'm gonna work on there. This month, I need a lot of coin. Like all of us probably. Not very many. 640. I've had very bad luck from the bags. Not good RNG. So I don't believe I will get very close to getting her. I'll probably end up at like 900 or so. Yeah, so Kane over Walter. I'll show you why. All of his moves start with 6 more MP. So with perks in feud, you're starting with 9. And the yellow starts filled. So you're using the yellow and the red, and now I'm going to have Ray for an extra blast gem. So that goes on there and makes that even better. And if you get Batista 9k, all of his move damage goes up. And while you look at it being 25k and 40k as not very much, but at 5-star, let me go to the superstar guide here. Kane. Not that Kane, different Kane. So at 5 stars, finisher goes up to 69k damage, and the other red goes up to 45k. And when you tack Batista on there, the finisher's hitting 100k. And you start turn 1 and use Batista, so it's going to be Batista and Honky Tonk Man for his trainers then. And you can start turn 1, use double armor, and then you're going to do an insane amount of damage right off turn 1 and probably pin them. If they live, you're going to hit the finisher and win there. So that's why I'm going to go Kane over Walter. But Walter and Beth are the projects after Kane. So I don't know if that explains it for you, but Cena's really good. Really, really good. So actually, let's do this again. So I get wanting to get the fuse up things for Cena, but if he's your best trickster, I would say probably get busy leveling him as long as you have the tokens for it. Yes, I have Showboat Mankind at 4-star gold. I would not recommend doing that, but I'm a mark, so. Yes, between that and farming. So TP, I always buy that. I always buy coin first because coin you can't really farm effectively. So I buy coin first, and then blitz tickets, so I can keep doing blitzes for the faction. and then TP is after that. I will put tokens in front of TP a lot of times too, because I can farm the TP. But then that means you have to farm. If you don't farm, maybe you change that up. But yeah, and then also I'm constantly looking at my TP and spending and working on guys that need different TP. So like I have 3,000 green TP, let's say, and 1,000 black. This whole month I'm going to try and not use very much black to rebuild that up, and I'll use more green TP so I keep my TP levels even. That's a great starting board. And the skip turn. Hey, you cannot beat that with a stick. And it looks like they changed his move to be 2 green MP now, even at 4-star silver. It used to only be 2 MP at 4-star gold. So let's see if it's 4. It is 4. Do you get the research? When you have, do you go for it? What, like, are you talking about farming, or what? What do you mean a set time period? I'm not sure I understand the question. Boy, I missed everything. Oh well. The great thing at going against Vader is these traps will drain his MP every time. So poor Vader isn't going to do anything against Cena. That's going to fill the greens again. Poor Vader. We're just going to beat up on him all day. Yeah, Brandon, let me know what you mean by that question. I'm not sure I understand. Oh, when I farm, it's what I have time for. So, like, even if I only have, like, 10 minutes, I'll just hit a few matches and try and get what I need to get, or a few of it. Ideally, though, if I farm, I'll like put a TV show on or something and just not really pay attention and just farm with someone who's really easy to win with. And then, you know, go for a half hour, try and do a half hour every day of the color I need. And by the end of the month, I've gotten a ton. Sometimes I'll switch colors mid-month. I save my auto clear tickets, the gold and the silvers, for auto clearing the hardest node I can of the color I need. And when it's lockbox day, I'll use those. So I do that as well. And between those things, usually ends up pretty okay. And by the time you get to this point with Cena, now you got trap gems everywhere. Literally, he's unstoppable. He's a recycling machine. And you're not ever really going to lose. So if you have an anti-stun and you had that on Cena, he would be my go-to guy to take out any stun character. Which I'm actually considering taking him to 5-star and putting the anti-stun on him for the reason you're seeing here. I probably should actually do a farming video. Maybe I'll try and get one of those done this week. Hey Samuel, I'm doing well. How are you? This is not the stun set for Cena. This is the health steal set. So I'm going up against a 5-star bronze Vader, and I'll end with probably full health. When I have auto clear tickets, I will go on the hardest road tour I can. Yes. When I'm actually farming, no, I don't go on the hardest node. I go on the hardest node that I can win turn 1 with. So I'll show you how I would farm after this match here. That's a really hard call, AK. So the thing is, my Big E has a strap that only Big E can use, fully unlocked. Legendary plate, so that's like what, 50k bits total. Whereas my Cena has a skip strap only for Cena, but it's not fully unlocked. I don't know that I'll actually put it on either of them. Big E's probably going to be faster, take a little bit more damage. Cena will take less damage. So, here, let me see if it's still... I got the bug where I can't do the... Yeah, Dead Man Daily. Let me fix that real quick. Boop. Boop. If you have Godfather, certainly a great option if you can get it turn 1. I'm all about speed and not taking any damage, so I tend to use Earthquake or Cane for my farming, depending on where my perks are at. But yes, Godfather would be great as long as you can pull it off turn 1, because speed is the key with farming and not using any resources when you're farming. So for red, I actually really like Dead Man's Daily. Hell mode. And I think it's the second... Nope. This one. The third node in Dead Man's Daily is what I like. So, usually farming, I'll just do something like this. If I needed... first node is black, so if I need black, I'll go here, because it's really easy, and it pays out pretty okay. And if I have 2 MP, I use Earthquake, because I just hit one move and it's a random area, so I don't have to think at all. When I have 1 MP up, I use Cane. So it's all about speed. So I'm just trying to win as fast as I can. So I'll farm black, yellow, and red on Deadman daily. I don't usually ever clear normal. And there you can see we got 5 black. I usually don't clear normal to keep this hell mode open in case I want to farm. That's longer than I want to spend usually, Southside. I don't want to have to do a hot tag. If that's your best setup, go for it. And I'm not banging on that or bagging on that. So don't feel like I am. But I want to win using 1 move as much as possible when I'm farming. It's basically about the repetitions for me, getting them as quick as possible. Because the RNG, you're not always going to hit everything you need to. So I want to win as many matches in as short as time as I can. Ooh, those Trish shards are going to be nice. Because I get talent up points for those. So, what was asked? Purple and green, I believe someone asked. No, I do my own thing because I also don't care. I want metal bits for leveling up metals. So the spots you see are just going to be straight. It's probably spots that you can't get metal bits on. But I really, really want metal bits too because I have so many metals that I want to take to max level. So, no, I don't use the normal spots. Usually I'll go Superstar Tour and Albuquerque typically. I believe this one is... What's this one? This is black. Batista's red. So purple, the only downside with purple is if you fight a trickster, they can dodge you sometimes, and that's annoying. So I usually go Superstar to her because I can typically win first go with Earthquake. But I don't have the perks that I usually do with him, so we'll see how Kane does with it. And I don't have Batista leveled up for Kane yet, so my 5-star plan with Kane also hinges around Batista, so let's see how this goes. Use whatever your best one is, Brandon. If Ted is your best, and you don't need to use health packs to farm with him, then by all means use him. A lot of big cascades for tough there. So normally I would use Earthquake. That would be over turn 1. I don't ever want to go to turn 2. It takes too long. But I don't have 2 MP yet, so for Earthquake I like farming with 2 MP. And Kane isn't set up right for me yet. So in this case, I would go to a lower one because, and this is the problem with purple guys, they can do that. Oh, and we just had the glitch where you lose all of your MP. This was terrible. Yeah, they are. It's alright. You can't see my wife's face, but she hates it when I say aight. She's over there looking like she bit into something sour. No, if I get it, I get it. I'm more concerned about speed, so this is a terrible example, right? Because it took forever. So I would not go against Tough again. It's way too slow. Way, way too slow. Speed is all that matters in farming. That's the way I look at it. So I want to use one move and be done, and use whatever one, whatever node gets me where I consistently can win one move and be done. Otherwise, you're farming too slow. That's how I look at it. I'll believe it when I see it. With Big E, so many people love him that it may not end up mattering long term. We'll see. Yeah, wife and I play a lot of games together. The one we play the most would be 7 Days to Die. In the past, this is the worst match freaking ever. In the past, we met playing Lord of the Rings online. We've played World of Warcraft together. We led a guild and co-raid led for World of Warcraft. We've played Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic online together. We've played Final Fantasy online together. Terraria, we'll play a bunch together. Right now she's playing Craft the World. Yeah, Boss Plate's awesome for farming, Gavin. Which game, NG? 7 Days to Die? That's a super fun game, and people can get it on console, I believe, now too. Nah, that wouldn't get me in the doghouse. What gets me in the doghouse is if I'm rude. Hey, Mike. Not much, just messing around in the game. What's up with you, dude? Boss plate would be amazing for farming, by the way. Let's see. Let's do... Come here. Where are you? There we go. Let's go. I'll stream 7 Days to Die sometime when we're playing it, sure. It might be interesting for some of you guys. It's a super fun game, so if you've never played it, it's worth checking out. So yeah, sometime I'll stream it. I'll do it on a night when we're actually playing, so I don't mess with anyone's... Because I am right in the middle. Like right now, everyone woke up early today, which is kind of unusual for a Sunday. So normally I probably wouldn't stream too long, but I worked on some new filters, so noise isn't really a problem as much. So green, let's see if there's any in here. Nope. Baltimore maybe. Oh, there's a good purple one. Oh yeah, so I'd probably do Mr. Perfect. Just because it's going to be fast wins. She's never played Among Us. I don't know if she'd like Among Us or not. I'm kind of ambivalent towards Among Us. It's probably fun with a bunch of friends. I've only played it with one friend at a time. So this would be much better if I had one more MP. Then this would start right away. Whoops, that was the wrong button on my screen. There we go. Really, Brandon? So, first it was Sean Connery, who used to always... would have Saturday Night Live, someone playing Sean Connery, making fun of Alex Trebek, and now it's Alex Trebek? That's terrible. So yeah, boss plate farming is very effective, because also when the loot boxes go out, you have a shot at breaking them, so that's definitely a great way to farm. I didn't max this one, but most of the time you will. But generally I like Dead Man's Daily the best, or honestly, a lot of times the special nodes pay out really well. And what I mean by special nodes, I mean the event nodes. So like if you were to go, especially when there's an open one, I don't have anyone that's turn 1. Actually, sufficient. Yeah, I'll stream 7 Days to Die at some point, just not today. Southside Among Us is basically, excuse me. It's essentially kind of like Clue on the internet, but not as in depth, if that makes sense. Yeah, you basically just try and spy on people while completing tasks, and try and figure out if they're one of the sabotagers, for lack of I don't know. I played it for like a couple hours because a buddy bought the game for me, because he wanted me to play it with him, and I'm like, all right, I'll play. It's okay. But yeah, it's really simple, and it's probably more fun with friends. So like you can like troll them, like you know, this friend did it, you know, that kind of thing. And you're basically trying to lie that it wasn't you, and then sometimes people don't believe you. So when I played it, I was super annoying, super trolly, so everyone was always thinking I was the sabotager. Hey now. The wife was just like, imagine that. Me being trolly. Shocking, I know. So Becky with her setup hits really hard. I had a really bad board too, but... So check out these green gem damage, 10k with silence gems. Visual glitch, so it doesn't show, but when you hit them, it does. Pat, what do you mean how to pull Shamrock out? Eh. So because of the submission plate I have on, the all heart, actually did it expire? 12k? Okay. Might have, it timed, it's not up. I can hit 20k green gem damage when they're silenced, when I do it right away. That'll get the black there. Not that it's gonna matter. Boom. But yes, NG, sometime I will stream 7 Days to Die. Because it's probably a fairly fun game to watch, especially if there's a horde. Oh, how much do you spend on average to pull something good? That is completely dependent on RNG and who you have in the loot and what the odds are and the particular day. There is no average amount to pull something good. When featured is a 1% pull. So let's look at the loot right now, and I can break it down mathematically for you. So let's take China. If you look at the odds, it is a 1% chance at pulling featured. So everything in the featured, if you do 100 pulls, odds are you'll get 1. Now, you could do 100 pulls and not hit that. You could do 50 pulls and hit it. You could do 1 and hit it. But odds are, if you do 100 pulls, you'll hit it once. Including shards. So you could pull 100 times, get it once, and get 50 China shards or 50 Ronda shards and not get anyone good. The mega rare, there is a Ronda, there's a Vince in there, there's an X-Pac in there. Mega rare is 2% chance, but there's also shards in there, and not each card is weighted the same. So you don't have the same chance to pull X-Pac as you do to pull Authority Triple H. You have a much better chance of pulling Authority Triple H. So depending on what you need and who you consider good, you could, trying to pull for a specific guy, let's say you were trying to pull specifically for DX China, you could do 1,000 pulls and not hit her. Because she's in a featured bucket with like 20 other possible loots. She might be weighted differently, and yeah, so mathematically the odds are never good to pull one specific guy. So generally what I do is I will wait till, you know how there's events where if you max them, you get the required guy, or sometimes you'll see a very small featured set and you'll see the guy you want shards in all of the things, and then you're like, okay, even if I miss getting the guy, I can get their shards. I'm 200 away, so I know if I spend $200, I'm very likely to get this guy. So it really depends on the loot and the situation, but there's no way to predict how much you'd have to spend to get a particular person. equal odds are different now than they used to be. It used to be 3 guys, and you would have a set amount of shards, and it would, so this is 20 to 100, but you might be able to get 25, 30, 35, 40. So I don't really know. And also in the featured this time, you have 5-star tokens. So you have just as good a chance of getting tokens as you do any of those. But if you really wanted one of these characters, this is going to be better odds than in a featured by a lot, but still no guarantee of how much you might have to spend. So that question is impossible to answer because they don't have like some games will have like as you spend more it increases your chances to get the featured guy. We don't have that in our game yet. Maybe we will someday, where like if you do 3 mega pulls, your chances get better each time. I've played games like that. This one doesn't have that mode at this time. Like I said, maybe someday. So I don't know if that answers your question or not. Hopefully it did. Let me go here. What are my options? Neither of those are worth enough points. This one is, but it's gonna hurt. Because Sako always makes it hurt. Not really, no. I still try and do all of them, but no, not really. I'm just behind on dailies. Usually I have them done by now. Every time. So I wasn't able to get my bleed off because I caused a cascade. That's a big bummer. And this is why I like double vitality for Sako right here. Because I got a unlucky cascade. And he'll probably stop because it's the AI. Yep. So he starts winning the bleed race, so I'm going to need the hit points. Okay. Dango, I run double armor for now. I may, in a weird twist, since I don't use him primarily anymore, I use Sako. I may end up putting takedown on him for higher move damage, but I still run double armor. Yeah, if this was a first blood match, I'd have been hosed. Let's see if we get another unlucky cascade. No, okay. How do I want to do this? I'll take the yellows. Now, if he doesn't pin me this time, I'm going to get really unlucky, and Stone Cold's going to come in and stun me. And he's probably going to stop at 1 on the pin bar. Yep, both times. So yeah, I'm going to lose this one. Not going to talk politics on the stream for sure. That's a very good question, and I have super strong opinions about it, but so does everybody. And if you know anything about Americans, they lose their mind over two things: religion and politics. And this is not a political stream, so I'm going to avoid that question. Pat, if you want to DM me, I am happy to answer you. So Scott, your question. About you have a belt question. NWO skip strap. Yeah, F in chat for Mherex. You are not kidding. And that's I'm not gonna use the health packs to heal Sako up. That's super irritating actually. And that's what I mean by like I think I lose like 1 out of like 100 matches with Sako, and it's simply if I get a stupid board where I get terrible cascade and the AI magically doesn't. So I think Wolfpack Sting would be the spot for the skip strap. Wolfpack Sting is very good. I'm not a Scott Hall fan. What's your question?
Not you, me, dork.
Yeah, I'll take that. No, yeah, I don't care. Use the microwave, even if it's noisy. I also said it didn't matter if people made noise, so... Well, you can't yell, and you can't blast your TV video thing right here. Yeah, inappropriate. Yes, that's... Don't be in a... They probably can hear you. I should have called shenanigans on that match. My daughter's slightly annoyed with me because I'm streaming. And she can't say whatever she wants when I'm streaming. And that's a good thing. She needs practice at that anyway. I do not need practice at that. So, I am different than most people. I think Scott Hall is the most overrated striker in the game. He's good, and he wins a lot, but he always takes a lot of damage, so I don't like him. I would probably do Wolfpack Sting. Wolfpack Sting almost... Here, I'll show you why I would probably do Wolfpack Sting. I happen to have a skip strap on my Wolfpack Sting, so it's funny that you asked that. I actually... Hey, Laurel, are you always embarrassed by me? She says no. She says she embarrasses herself enough as it is. She says I'm not embarrassing, I'm just annoying.
Teenager ever.
Yeah. To be fair, she's super annoying too, so...
Yeah, she did. Get that from you.
She does get that from me. There, Royal Rumble tour. I'm this far. This is what's slowing me down. Becky will be able to beat these very soon now, so that'll fix that. But that's my Royal Rumble tour. I'm gonna use Wolfpack Sting with this skip strap here. I love Wolfpack Sting actually. Actually, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna be a pain and see if I can get my Sako healed here. Hey Payroll, what's up, dude? I'm surprised you're awake. Usually you miss my streams because you're sleeping. Isn't there like a football game on or something? I'm really surprised you're watching.
He loves you.
I mean, what's not to love? I'm amazing. Oh, what? Okay, he's being really nice, so expect me to be trolled any second here. Brett's really good, Scott, so he wouldn't be a bad choice either. I'm a big, actually, NWO Brett fan. I think he's pretty good. Hey, TSD. Hey, thanks, man. Still 15 minutes till football. No, you're not on blast. You just like to troll. You know you do. So if you haven't, and if you have an all heart plate, that would be great on Wolfpack Sting. This is the moveset I love for him. Ah, wrong button. And I actually will run him dual MP trainer in feud, so his sub is turn 1. And then I toss Bruno on him. Ah, come on. Keep bumping the wrong button there. Everyone needs a hobby. You know I love you, JP. And then I would usually probably use Rikishi on him, but I'm just going to be lazy because I'm not going to need it. Yes, NG. That is because I am VIP 11. You at VIP 11, you're able to do Hell Mode without unlocking 3 stars on hard or normal. That is why. So basically this way, Scott, you're always draining them. And if you do it right, and you don't get an unlucky pin, you can get your sub turn 1 in feud, and then you're recycling for days. And you can heal because he leaves big heal gems down. So I kind of try and keep him sort of close. And you have class advantage against powerhouses. So a lot of powerhouses, and if you get that sub turn 1, you neutralize them. And you can heal and recycle, and he's pretty dang good. Hey G, what's going on, dude? It's almost impossible to lose with this spec on Sting. It's very, very control. If they get like a 5 match and they can stun you, bless you, stun you or something, you could still lose. But here you can see we got, here, let me, 15k heal gems right there. And this gets the recycle going. And you start all over again. So it's almost impossible to lose. You're basically healing to full, back to full every time. So it's a lot of fun. Not super, super duper fast, but it is effective. And when you have more pin bar to work with, like we do now, where do I want to put this one? Might miss it, actually, because I don't have the perks, so I'm not getting the extra charge. I'm not charged up. In feud, that would have been charged up because of perks. So he is going to get a move off. Right on. I was dumb and wanted to get the bonus matches done, so I did them yesterday to start because I didn't want to mess with it today. So I would put my Road Dogg in first and just tried to survive and tag Bailey in and one-shot him. So that wasn't very fun. I think it took like 20 or so tries, but it would have been much easier today. But I wanted to get them done, so whatever. Actually, let's do this. Yeah, Keith Lee's a freak. Probably the best powerhouse in the game. That's including Hogan. Hogan has a better coach, obviously, but Keith Lee's unreal. I wish I had Keith Lee. Razor's another one of those control guys. He's very control-based, and he probably won't lose a lot, but he's not going to be super fast. So I haven't played him at 5-star. So I haven't really looked into how his moves upgrade. Not super fast, but he's certainly a very good trickster. Yeah, Keith Lee's unreal. He's super, super good. And I don't have my Sting upgraded very well. So he doesn't have, like, super good medals and stuff. He's extremely good for tours. I don't know that he needs the skip strap, though, because when you see once he starts going, he doesn't really stop. And, okay, Vader, there you go. That took him a while. So, I don't think you might not need the skip strap, but the same thing could be said about Brett, NWO Brett. Once you start getting to the finisher, you're just recycling the finisher every turn, so he doesn't really need a skip either. So, yeah. I mean, Scott Hall would benefit from the skip a lot if you run his 1 MP moveset. Yeah, I would love... Zombie Cena, I think, is the way to go for you at Trickster. Aw. Oh, so Macho and Keith. It would be, I'd pick Macho or Keith. I'd probably pick Keith because he's faster. Macho probably wins, safer to win because he's got that pin bar doesn't move, but it's going to take a little bit longer to set up. Much like Zombie Triple H. Zombie Triple H is going to win everything he's in, but you do have to set up his moves, so he's not going to be insanely fast. And I would say Macho Masters of the Universe is like that for the pin bar move. He does have the bleed move set though too, but I think I would go Keith 1, Macho 2, Walter 3 with that list. NG. Hey Sand, what's going on, dude? The best bleed guy is Sacco and Sacco. Maybe Zombie Roman, but Sacco and Sacco. Z-Black's pretty good bleed too. China? No, doesn't look like I will. I'll probably end up a couple 300 shards short. No problem, Scott. Have a good day. Good luck to the Lions. Yeah, Sacco is unreal. Thanks for joining the stream, by the way, Scott. I think it's time for another round of trivia. And I think I even remembered, what's the name of Doink's diminutive partner? Dink. That would be John Cena. What was Junkyard Dog's signature move? Pretty sure it's that. And first blood match, WWE title. That was Rocky, wasn't it? Oh, Kane, I knew that. I did that one earlier and got it right. Who hasn't Big Show won a tag team title with? Taker, right? Wow, okay. Ah, I see what you did there, John Peterson. This is Sergeant Slaughter. Which one of these was not one of the three? Oh, yeah, this is a really hard one for me. I wonder which one it is. Southside, I have no idea, as Doink was a clown. Oh boy, I don't know where he won his first title. It's either Backlash, probably Mania. Let's go Mania. Yeah. Hounds of Justice. That one's not hard. The Shield. I actually don't know who inducted Wendy Richter. I'm gonna say Roddy. Okay. Yeet. So, top 5 overall for men's, like in the game, any class, that's... I'm sure it would be very heated. I'm going to say Zombie Triple H is 1. I'm going to put Sacco in there for sure. That's 2. I probably would put Keith Lee in there. That would be 3. Boy. Man, those are tough. That's a tough question. I know you want me to say Kurt Angle. Um, shoot. I probably would put Powerhouse Hogan in there because he's good in feud, he's good in showdown, and his coachability is amazing. So Hogan would probably make it for me because of all 3 of those things. There are guys I would rather have offensively than Hogan ahead of him, but completely together, those are all pretty good. I think I would probably put Powerhouse Macho in the discussion. And Zombie Roman would be in there for sure for me. He would be in my top 5. Zombie Roman would. Hogan and Powerhouse Macho I would discuss, but 4 that I would have for sure would be I'd have Zombie Roman, I would put Sacco in there, I would put Keith Lee in there, and I would put Zombie Triple H. Those 4 for sure would be in my top 5. After that, I'd have to think really long and hard about it. But those 4 would for sure be in it. Hogan and Powerhouse Macho would be considerations at Powerhouse for me. Yes, if you pull Hogan, I would say 100% stop working on Powerhouse Brock and put all resources into Hogan. Hey Dar, what's going on, dude? Tag titles with twice. I actually don't know this. Okay, I got lucky. Kane's won tag titles with almost everyone, it seems like. Mr. T, that was Piper. That's Anvil. Callisto's hometown. I don't know, but since he's a luchador, I'm guessing. Papa Shango. Yeah, I mean, like Kane was super good in the ring, super nice guy. Just yeah, agreed. Sasha Banks is a legit boss. Yeah, I can't imagine Hogan would be weighted very highly. There's so many good characters in that chest, though. So Booker T won King of the Ring when it was exclusive for what show? SmackDown? Okay. I'm assuming it's Twin Magic. Dolph Ziggler won him with Drew. Ziggler's won the tag titles with a lot of people too. Not as many as Kane, though. The Brahma Bull. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, when you come in and you come into that hype, a lot of people are probably going to be jealous. But what's up, H? Do one more trivia and then go back to the game. Tommaso Ciampa. One of my favorite active guys, probably my favorite active guy, is Tommaso Ciampa. Love Ciampa. What was the tag team? Dream Team. Well, I actually don't know this, but I'm going to go with the Pretty Pair. Yeah. That's Duggan. Oh. Who doesn't use a choke slam? That would be Sami Zayn. That one's not hard. Having a pretty good day, H. Ladder match, WrestleMania 10. That was Razor. And that was a heck of a match. All right, let's go back to the game. Is there anything in particular you guys want to see? Yeah, the new showdowns are not super fun at all. That one is technician only against that Becky. So I would have to use my Becky. But I might actually be able to now. So, do. What about Shamrock do you want to see, Pat? You want to see him in a tour, or... For me, no, Zombie Black wouldn't make top 5 for me. He's very good. H, I actually decided to put it on Dude Love. Very similar to Ted. They're both strikers. So pretty similar, and they both can do a couple moves after to set it up. So I went that route. Oh, she's got her 5-star. You have to choose black. That's going to be really annoying if she has to choose black. Oh, she's got the gear, too. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, yeah. I don't know about this. Okay. Great. Look at that. Hey, Joe, what's going on, dude? Yeah, Shamrock's a pretty good striker. For a lot of people, he might potentially be one of their better ones. He's good in Showdown because he's got low charge moves. He works... Yep, he is, H. Unfortunately, I only got 3 greens, so that's kind of a bummer. On the plus side, let's see if I can... Let's do that. Actually, I won't get... That silence gem won't give me a MP because it's hers. Yeah, we'll just... I'll take it anyway. Oh, and there's a black... That's just stupid. That there is a black match just sitting for her, that's frustrating. And nothing that's gonna help me. That's frustrating. I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. I was going to be super hard to win anyway, but if I would have got ahead, then it would have been much easier. But that Becky has gear too, and it doesn't matter whose silence gem is on the board, you're getting the bonus ones, and she's a 5-star, so... Yeah, Becky's definitely worth 5-star. Mine's fast track towards that, Joe. So, Shamrock, let's find someone's a tour that is fairly even. Probably a superstar tour. They're actually stronger, so let's go San Diego. Maybe one lower. Yeah, that should be pretty close. What's my Shamrock at? Yeah, close enough. If I had perks, it would be a lot better. There's multiple ways you can run him. I kind of like this setup. If, like I said, if I had perks, it would be a lot better. This setup's kind of fun, though. So I'll go this route. I only have 1 MP up right now. If I had 2, the green would be turn 1, and I prefer that a lot, but this should give you a decent view of Shamrock. No, Joe, I won't get China. If we max and I max, I'll still be like 300 short. I think Striker Sting is better than Striker Scott Hall. A lot of people will argue with me on that, I am sure. But assuming you have Akam and Razar, Striker Sting is better in my opinion. So the nice thing about Shamrock, and you want to chase green when you can, and hit the black whenever you can, because now we're sitting at 13k for every black gem. This is going to make some randoms, and he's only a 4-star bronze, so... And that's actually pretty beautiful. That's about as... pretty much everything you want to see, because now we can get the black again, pick up 2 greens, and hit the green again next turn. And the blacks are now up to 18k per black. So that 4 match was 80k damage right there. And now we can hit the black buff again. And we stay at 18k and make 7 more randoms. And if we get a good connection here, which of course we didn't, again, chase the green so we can hit more blacks again next turn. If he's going to get to his sub and screw everything up though. Yeah, Shamrock can be really, really good. Now we lost a lot of the buffs, so we're back down to 4k. So that kind of sucks. But Andy's got his sub ready to go. So if we had hit like that last time, the match was over. But... that's probably better, Joe, doing this, because the red I'm not going to hit anyway. This one probably will do it unless we don't get... Yeah. Yep. But that's a 3-match, and, you know, you're doing like 40k on a 3-match. Yes, exactly. If you hit the red, it's pretty much over. But at the same time, that's not usually easy to get. If you were starting with Sting in Feud or something, then maybe you could turn 2, work that, red match turn 1, hit your black move turn 1, get your red match turn 1. And then turn 2, you're doing the choose and the randoms. You could do it that way, and it would be solid. So yeah, you could... putting the sub in would probably go a lot better. Yeah, the way I'm running him. So let's do that again. And I am going against a 4-star silver. Oh, of course it dropped a row break in for him. Why wouldn't it? Do have some blacks on the board though, so this will... And they'll be pretty beefy. They should be. I just did the boost twice. Why is it not working? Okay, whatever. Maybe it's a visual glitch. And I managed to miss everything. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, Joe, mine wasn't boosting there either. I wonder what that's about. I'll try and figure out if it's a visual glitch or not. Yes, we do. Maybe it's visual, but gonna need to report that if that's the case, so let's find out. Oh, had the green match set up there too. Oh well. I want to find out if the black's a glitch anyway. This Taker build is super annoying to face. Sub. Probably should pick a different guy. Because I'm just getting wrecked. Oh, you're right, H. That's why. You need to have a red move to detract it from. 100% right. Yep. You're right. H is absolutely correct. So we're boosting nothing. So shame on you, Joe, for suggesting this terrible moveset. We're gonna get smoked. Actually, yeah. No one's got time for this. Okay. There we go. Yeah. That's how it works, though. Shane has a heal that you need to drain MP to use, too. I used to use him for Blitz, unleveled Blitz. Let's find someone more my level, too. I'd like to... Here, this'll work. Yeah, this is better. Actually, he's gonna throw silence gems everywhere, but whatever. And probably dodge. And also, too, the thing to remember with Shamrock is he really needs the perks so that both the moves are starting turn 1, and that makes a huge difference for him. So the 2 MP up perk, and he looks way better than he looks like this, that's for sure. That's a nice little starting board, though. Now the blacks are 16k. So 50k on a 3 match. Unfortunately, it was silent, so we weren't able to hit that move again, or they would have been really boosted. And a green match would be very nice, but we're not going to get one. Oh, let's get rid of some of his silence gems.
Okay, at some point I will.
That's alright. Next turn, we'll get the boost back. Yeah. The difference in how he looks with 2 MP up versus 1 MP is huge. Man. Also, I've not been hitting any of his random moves very well either, so it's about... I've made Shamrock look about as bad as he can look. It's a talent. That's okay. This one's over. And there's the dodge.
Well, I mean, it's his name, so. If it's 6. This is one of my favorite songs in the world.
I'm gonna do one more. Because he's way better than he looks. Than I've made him look. And then I'm probably about ready to call it a stream too, because it's been about 2 hours, so I'll do one more with Shamrock and then probably call it good. Hey, what's going on? Bold of you to assume I have Hogan and Hall of Fame Brie. I don't have either of them. I'm doing well, eh? You joined at not the best time, because I've been streaming for 2 hours and I'm about ready to call the stream. But I'm having a very good morning. Yeah, Southside, I kind of like this Sunday streaming thing. Last night, like everybody's streaming and stuff, so it's a lot easier when there's not like all the content creators streaming. So Sunday morning, no one seems to do anything, so it seems like a good day. You know, Trickster KO, not that bad. He's got to choose purple, and he's throwing out silence gems like crazy, and this finisher is going to kill me. Yeah, I don't chase Hall of Fame guys either. So anyway, my work here is done. I've made a very good character in Ken Shamrock look like straight garbage, so I think that's been pretty good. I'm gonna end it with one more trivia game. Because I want to get enough coins to get some of those epics things. Who lost the WWE title to Daniel Bryan SummerSlam 2013? That was Batista? John Cena? I knew that. That was really bad. Yeah, Southside, they really have. That's okay, though. Who hasn't won King of the Ring? Johnny Gargano. What WWE show did Shane McMahon? SmackDown. Yeah, I see that, H. I totally blew that one. Men's Royal Rumble. That was Nia Jax. What popular pairing? The Mega Powers. That was with Hogan. That one was fast. We'll do one more since I didn't get all of them right. Glass breaking? Ooh, I wonder. Doink the Clown? No, it's Stone Cold. What future champion drove rhythm and blues to the ring at WrestleMania 6? Huh? Guess that? I don't know. Huh. Okay. I wasn't even close on that one. Shane? HBK. I actually don't know who Sheamus cashed in on. But 2015, I feel like it's probably Rollins or Reigns. Maybe Orton. I'm going to say Orton. No, I was Reigns. Okay, I should have stuck with what I thought. Dang it, I failed. No coins. Boo. Boo me. Yeah, thanks for joining the stream, guys. I appreciate everyone joining in. It was a fun morning. So you guys, I hope you have a great Sunday. And if you're still doing Showdown, good luck. And